Hello, some of you may be new to this class with this video, and I'm going to keep saying to myself now, speak slowly. I have been teaching a class and I tend to teach and speak quite fast. For at least 2 weeks I'm going to try to speak a little more slowly, and I'll explain to you why in just a little bit. But first of all, this is my 84th day of teaching a class like this. This is the first video of this day. I suspect that there will be two today. I'm in a barn. I'm in southern Pennsylvania. I'm a retired school teacher. It's cold down here. There isn't really any heat, but it really shouldn't matter. Now, why I am explaining this again is because I think I may have some new viewers that are coming online to see this for a brief time. All right, something I need to fix. Back when I was teaching about A Midsummer Night's Dream, I made a mistake. I referred to a malapropism as a spoonerism. This isn't that important, but I do want to fix it. The character of Bottom, when he said deflowered my dame instead of devoured, that was not a spoonerism, that was a malapropism. Just like Dogberry used to do in Much Ado About Nothing. Alright, now, I think I'll explain why I'm going to try to speak a little slower in just a moment. But first of all, in this class now, if you have been taking it all along, this is a new section I'm going to begin. I don't expect that it will last more than about 2 weeks. It's called syntax, and that is the study of the way sentences are put together. In your notes, this would be page 10.1, the 10th section of your notes, the first page. Those of you who are new to this class may have noticed you heard cars go by, trucks. This is a farm, and there's a road out there. Syntax. Often I would put a definition underneath it. Here I would say the study of how sentences are put together. I suppose I would do that. But you don't really have to write that down in your notes, and of course you don't really have to take notes if you don't want to. But I think you should. All right, I'm going to teach American sentence diagramming as part of my teaching of syntax. The American version of sentence diagramming. It's also known as Reed-Kellogg. And it's one of the reasons why I think I may have some new viewers coming on board for a little while with this class. Because this is not known, really, in the former British Empire. This is very much of an American teaching device. I'm a great believer in it. I think it is very simple, very easy, and what's just as important is it's fun. I've been looking forward to teaching these 2 weeks to show you how this is done. Now, that could bring me to why I am trying to speak a little more slowly and a little more clearly. One of the main reasons is that I have a very, very good friend in Germany who has been watching all of these videos and helping me put them on. And her English is not that strong. And so for her sake, I call her Shirley, for her sake, I want to speak a little more slowly, at least for a while. But there's another reason. Since this is not known in the former British Empire, I suspect that I'm going to have, I don't know how many, but possibly many viewers who are not accustomed to hearing an American accent. And I'm aware that I speak in an American accent. And I don't want that to stand in the way of learning this system. All right, I guess one other thing that I'll tell you, and then I'm going to go to a second video to give me time to erase the board. In syntax, I don't have, I'm not reading from a book. I'm just telling you this. And every time I do this a little bit differently. So I will make some mistakes. But I thought I would start by telling you that really there are only seven processes that seem to be going on. I think I can... There is predication, and I'm going to show you predication in just a moment. There is coordination, and I'll show you that in just a moment. There is modification. I'll save that for tomorrow. There is complementation. In a day or two, maybe in 2 days, I will show you complementation. There is subordination. There is apposition, and apposition I will probably show you tomorrow, not today. None of this is hard, really. And ellipsis. There's a process called ellipsis. Now those are the processes that are going on, but I'm going to teach this to you basically as parts of sentences, taken up one after the other. And just like there are 8 parts of speech, well, parts of sentences are different. And there are about 25 or so, 20 or 25 parts of sentences. All right, that gets it started. If you come back for my next video of today, you're going to begin to see the Reed-Kellogg system of diagramming sentences.